Hello, basketball fans, and welcome back to our marquee matchup of the night as the number 1 ranked 3A Oklahoma Christian Saints come into night territory to take on the number 4 ranked in 4A Crossings Knights. And just about 10 minutes ago, I might have broken the internet. I might have broken Twitter with this breaking news that I am about to bring you. Quite the scoop here from Edmond, Oklahoma, as Crossing senior Reed Lovelace, who has been out for the past month, longer than the last month. It was in a cast and on a scooter, will be playing tonight for the Knights. He will be on a minute restriction, but he is playing tonight, which is a massive storyline for the Knights as they get their star back heading into playoff time.
Yeah, pretty exciting. And I will say the younger Knights and couple of the other two seniors have held the ship together, and more than that, they have grown as a unit, as a team, and it's been exciting to watch them to watch them win and be successful even without Reed Lovelace. So freshman Cal Furnish especially has just stepped up and played outstanding. He is going to be one of the best players to ever play at this school. He is a special young man. Sophomore Evan Krotz has stepped up and played extremely well. Senior Drew Wood, freshman Cam Parker, all have been just amazing. I know I'm missing some players, but they've all just stepped up and played so well. So it's exciting to see Reed back. And even though he's not 100%, it'll be nice to see him get back and get that ankle moving and get some confidence back. So excited for a great game. Ross, what are some keys to the game tonight?
Obviously, the biggest key for the Knights is slow down the best player in the state, Luke Gray. The 6'7" forward is a monster all over the floor, rebounding, just monster slams, and he can even shoot it. He can step out and shoot it. Very smooth, skilled, big man that should be playing at the college level.
Luke's a phenomenal player, yeah, and really you don't want to let him seal you down deep in the paint. That's his specialty. They try to lob it into him, especially even on fast breaks. They try to get it to him quickly. You'll watch him on a fast break. He will run. He will sprint down the court, get in the middle of the paint, and seal his defender to get an easy bucket. So we're going to have to double him and not let him even catch the ball if you can, but certainly slow him down.
And another key to the game is get out on three-point shooters, as they have a plethora of three-point shooters. With John McKee and Creed, those guys will take advantage of open threes if you leave them open. Absolutely. They are lethal shooters from behind the line.
Yep, they are. And I've watched them play the last couple games. They were off a little bit. I know that they're streaky. I know they can shoot. But we do have to run them off the line, force them to take some bad shots.
Absolutely.
And here they're getting ready to introduce Reed Lovelace.
And let's get going. This is going to be a fantastic night of basketball, and we are so excited to be here. This is Ross Lovelace on the play-by-play call, bringing you action from number 1 OCS against number 4 Crossings Christian. Reed Lovelace back in action tonight as the Knights will start Cal Furnish, Reed Lovelace, Evan Krotz, Cam Parker, and Drew Wood. We'll see if the Knights duo of Cam Parker and Drew Wood can have more success against Luke Gray than most teams have had this season, and you have to think that the physicality from senior Drew Wood will play a part in tonight's game.
Yeah. Cam Parker and Luke are similar in the fact that they're young enough. They haven't figured out how to stay in a game without fouling a lot. So that's one thing about Luke is he has a tendency to get in foul trouble, and Cam Parker the same, just kind of some silly fouls. So both of those guys will have fun, I'm sure, guarding each other, trying to stay in this whole game.
And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a playoff atmosphere if I've ever seen one. The house is packed. Both sides are packed. Let's get ready to rumble. Ball is off, and we are headed the Knights' way as Cal Furnish will get the Knights started offensively. Out to Krotz, back to Furnish. Furnish for three to get the Knights going. Oh, no good. Drew
Nice.
Wood with a huge offensive
Foul.
rebound.
Oh,
should have been a
wow.
foul underneath on Gray. Gray with the rebound, though. Thought the officials missed a call there.
Yeah.
And we're headed the other way. Out to the corner. Creed with the ball. Dribbling the arc. Luke Gray. He'll take a three. Bang! Luke Gray for three. The versatile big man gets the Saints going. Lovelace back the other way. Furnish to Lovelace. Lovelace on the wing. Back to Furnish. Furnish driving. Back to Lovelace. Lovelace for three. Bang! First shot back.
That a
Reed
kid.
Lovelace is back. We're tied up at 3 here in the first quarter. Luke Gray and Reed Lovelace. Battle of the Stars here from Crossings Christian. Krotz guarding the ball handler here as he passes to Madison on the wing, and Madison turns it over. We're headed the other way. Reed Lovelace with his first one. And Cal Furnish here, crossing half court. Out to Krotz. And Krotz out to Lovelace. Lovelace to Wood. Wood into Parker. Oh, and Madison just got his hand on that. Great play by Madison. That was an easy layup if he doesn't break that ball up. Luke Gray in transition here. Out to Creed. Saints trying to force it down to Gray as Madison
Man.
way off on a three there.
And Cam Parker's playing really well right now on the Luke Gray.
Lovelace, a deep three. Oh, no good. So close. Drew Wood out to Krotz. Krotz wanted the three. Back to Furnish. Furnish on the drive. Out to Lovelace. Lovelace to Parker in the corner. Parker wanted the three, and he passes it up back to Lovelace. Knight's going to get the offense set up here at the top of the key. Furnish working the screen and roll with Wood. Out to Lovelace. Lovelace on the drive here. Out to the corner. Krotz for three. Bang!
There we go.
Krotz from the triple corner. Reed Lovelace with the assist. Knights lead 6-3. 5:40 left in this first quarter of play, and we have already had an action-packed evening. Madison on the drive. Great reverse
Nice
layup.
move. Nice
Great
move.
layup by Madison, and he is so good at that slashing roll. Furnish back the other way here. Knights lead 6-5. Furnish looking for his shot. Once another screen from Wood. Comes off the screen, looking. Hits the pull-up jumper.
Nice
Got it.
shot.
And Furnish is so good at getting to his spot and just pulling up.
Yeah, that's his shot. That's his special shot right
That's
there.
his
Nice little
shot.
pull up.
Absolutely. And Furnish pressuring Creed out near the timeline. Out to Madison. Madison on the drive. Just blows right by Cam Parker, but blows the layup as well. Krotz coming back the other way. Out to Reed Lovelace. Reed Lovelace on the attack. Out to Furnish. To Krotz. Another one. Krotz. Oh, just off there.
That stays.
And that
Ooh.
one, we're going to go the other way. Looked like it could have been Knights ball. Great job by Luke Gray, really fighting for that
Getting some
rebound.
subs in already.
And the Knights turning to the bench early.
Well, Reed is on a minutes restriction, so he is coming out.
As Lovelace hits his minute restriction and is out on the corner. Krotz pressuring full court. As Furnish picks up Creed near the top of the key. Risky pass there. Could have been a travel. Looked like he dragged the foot. Madison in the corner.
Definitely dragged the foot.
Great play design. Great play design to get McKee open for three. No good. Looked like it could have
Nice
been
by
over the
Drew
back.
Wood.
And this one should be Knight ball. Oh, man. What?
No, he got that wrong.
He got that definitely wrong.
The other refs
the
going to
refs
talk
need
to
to
him.
talk about it because that is 100%
There we go.
Knights
Correct.
basketball. Yeah.
I love when
Man.
refs do that. They don't do that very often, but when they know and they correct each other, and then the other one was like, yeah, okay, fine.
Absolutely. And this is a great crew tonight. This really is. I've seen all three of these and these referees in action, and this is a great crew.
I agree.
Nice drive and dish. Furnish. Molinex cannot hit on that open three, but great drive by Furnish to find the wide open Molinex in the corner. Love the pressure that Evan Krotz has been getting up top here on Carter Hodson. Out to the wing. McKee for three. Got it. And you cannot leave him open. That was number 2 on our keys of the game. You cannot leave McKee or Creed open. Drew Wood's going to try a three. No good. That was a little bit of a quick shot there. Nice defense on the perimeter by Krotz. Out to Creed, who might have traveled again there. Back to McKee in the corner. McKee feeds Luke Gray down low, and Gray gets to a spot. Oh, man, and Molinex was there for the block, but got his arm in there, causing the foul, and Luke Gray's headed to the free throw line.
And Luke Gray's a really, really nice free throw shooter.
Terrific free throw shooter. And Luke Gray's game is just absolutely finesse. He is a big man that is just so smooth around the rim, around the perimeter, in all areas of the game. Luke Gray excels.
And he struggled last year to stay healthy, so he missed a lot of games last year. He missed one of the games, at least definitely one of the games against us. If we played him more than one, I don't remember, but it's nice to see him have a sensational year. He is a great kid. I love that kid. Gotten a chance to get to know him a little bit. What a great kid. Just so polite and kind and good student. He's a great kid. Can't say enough about him.
And
Good
Furnish
stuff.
off on the deep three there as we're headed back the other way as the Saints have gained the lead. Luke Gray's going to take a deep three. Oh, no good, but that looked great. Furnish headed the other way. Has Krotz. Great pass to Krotz. Krotz going to pull back out. Molinex going to take a three. No good. That one's off. Nice offensive board by Cam Parker to draw the foul. And that is exactly what Cam Parker's going to have to do tonight. Just play bigger than he is and come up with some of those offensive rebounds against Luke Gray. Furnish to Parker. Parker to Molinex. Trying to get Furnish an open look from three here. Out to Hooper. Looks like the Saints are in a zone right now. Krotz in the corner. Furnish. Looked like he had an open three there. Krotz does have an open three, and he'll take it. Bang!
Go.
Evan Krotz, second three of the quarter. And Krotz has been playing incredible in Reed Lovelace's absence. And sometimes, you have to look at it through a different lens and think that his absence, could have been a blessing in disguise for some of those young players who needed to step up in their role, as we're seeing tonight. He might get another one here from the corner. Furnish on the drive. That one's going to be hit out of bounds.
Could have been a foul, but that's all right. Ball outside, ball out of bounds for the Knights.
And Reed Lovelace on the bench, just so frustrated, begging to come back in.
He's like, where's that trainer?
Going to find Jess right now. He's about done with the minute restriction. Parker from deep!
Wow!
The Knights cannot miss. 14-9. What a high-scoring quarter we have here in Oklahoma City. Oh, man, and Luke Gray scores over three Knight defenders. There's just absolutely nothing you can do there. Furnish was just a little bit late on the help, and honestly, if you are going to get that steal, you have to hit it over the top. Furnish here, working a screen and roll with Molinex, out to Hooper. Hooper back to Furnish. Furnish going to take a three. And he's got it! And he's got it! It's raining threes from Crossings Christian, 17-11 Knight lead.
And folks, it's not like they're not playing good defense. This is two very, very good defensive teams.
And inside, Luke Melton with the tough finish. And just another great kid. This OCS team is full
I love Luke.
Fantastic kids with Melton and Colin Madison. And
great families.
Just really great guys.
Oh, Colin Madison, his dad coached Reed Lovelace for a long time in the early years, and he and Colin played together a lot. What amazing families. This OCS school just can't say enough about how great they are.
Another great move there by Melton.
Headmaster Al King was the headmaster here at Crossings for years in the early years.
Lots of ties.
Amazing guy.
Furnish here, snaking the screen and roll. Oh, great move by Furnish. That one should have been a foul there. Molinex offensive rebound, and they missed another foul. Molinex tossed to the ground, but the Saints are headed the other way. Creed with a great pass in transition ahead. No good. And Parker with the block. We're headed the other way. Krotz in transition. Has Molinex, wants to be smart, finds Hooper in the corner. And the Knights are going to hold for the last shot of the quarter. 17-15 lead, 10 seconds left. Evan Krotz dribbling the ball at the top of the key. Out to Furnish. Wide open three. Furnish Oh, no good. Close look. And that one's not going to count. Into the first quarter. What an exciting quarter of basketball. One of the best I've seen so far this season as the Knights lead the Saints 17-15. High-scoring quarter. We are on pace for a game in the 70s here.
Very cool game. I love it. Two really, really good schools, really good teams, well coached. I love
Absolutely, well
Coach
coached.
Weaver over there at OCS.
Coach
does
Weaver's
such
fantastic.
a good job. Such an encourager to the team. I just can't say enough good stuff about this team.
And I'll say this, back in my playing days, I didn't play much, but playing days when I was on the team, I will tell you that OCS was by far my least favorite team to play every single year because Coach Weaver has them so prepared. They run so many sets, and I mean so many sets. There is so much that you have to know going into that game that it's almost all you can think about during the game. It clouds your memory while you're playing, and all you're thinking about is what screen's coming next, what action's coming next, and that's thanks to Coach Weaver's disciplined style of basketball. And the Saints also implement some heavy ball pressure. They are in passing lanes, and they force a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, two similar teams. Lots of good pressure defense, lots of good shooting, and for the first time, I feel like both teams have good bigs going at the same time.
And Lovelace back in for the Knights as he'll play the first 3 minutes of this quarter once again. Carter Hodson dribbling it up for the Saints. As the Knights come out in a zone, it looks like. Some 3-2 action. Inside to Melton, out to McKee in the corner. And they're going to get furnished with a foul. Had two hands. He did.
So Luke sat for about 29 seconds, or 19 seconds.
Luke Melton, McKee in the corner. Melton's going to try a three. That one's way off, and Lovelace with the rebound. Lovelace starting the break here. Lovelace looking for room to operate. Gets a screen up top from Parker. Out to Furnish. Furnish dribbling on Madison here. And Madison is one of the state's best defenders. I don't know why Furnish had a count there, as Madison was at least 3 feet behind. Out to Lovelace. Lovelace wanted that one. Furnish for three. Bang! Got it! Once again, the freshman phenom Cal Furnish is having himself a night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, great pass inside, and this one's going to be a foul on Furnish again. I didn't see a foul there. It looked like he had pretty good position. Interesting. Second personal foul. Furnish cannot get in trouble for the Knights here, foul trouble-wise.
Nice.
And Drew Wood with the steal on Luke Gray. Great play by Drew Wood. Way to get physical inside. As Furnish, snaking through the defense. Furnish takes another three.
There we go!
This kid is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. He is incredible. 23-15. Knights on a huge run led by Cal Furnish. Woo! My goodness. And the importance of that rebound by Drew Wood, rather steal by Drew Wood, looks even more important now as Drew Wood is able to keep Luke Gray out of the paint. And, you know, I went to the Crossings film session yesterday where they were breaking down this team, and that was one of the things that Coach Shanks stressed, was that he cannot get too deep into the lane. If he does, he's going to score every time. So tonight you're going to see the Knights really try and have him catch the ball near the free throw line when he's posting up, and closer to the top of the key as opposed to down on the block, because Luke Gray is automatic on the block. So when Wood has that arm bar in his back near the free throw line, that is crucial for the Knights to not let him get into that paint. Back the other way here is Carter Hodson. Hodson to McKee. trying to get Luke Gray some action down low. McKee takes a triple. No good. Cam Parker gets his hand on it. Saints offensive rebound, and that's huge for the Knights. They need to get those rebounds. And Lovelace can't get in front of Melton. There is another offensive rebound. Nice hand in there by Furnish. And Furnish with a steal. Furnish up ahead to Drew Wood. What a catch by Wood!
Nice!
Nice play! What a pass there by Cal Furnish.
And what a catch also by Drew Wood. That was a really nice catch.
And what awareness from Wood to know where he is on the floor and be able to put that ball on the rim to draw a foul. Knights are playing with some fire early, and Lovelace is about to hit his minute restriction for the quarter. But he did his job when he was in. The Knights they're on an 8-0 run currently, playing fantastic basketball. Drew Wood goes 2 for 2 from the line, where he's been impressive this year. He's really improved his finesse game and his shooting.
You know, I always talk about seniors. Something happens to a senior, and all of a sudden they become a man. And
Drew Wood is a man. He's coming alive this year. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's great to see him succeed coming off of a fantastic football season, too. Luke Melton at the block here.
I got to stay down.
And great play by Melton to draw that foul on Nate Rouse. Just that up and under move. And Melton had a look there at a possible and one opportunity.
Yeah, got to stay down on that. We got a couple checking in. Ridley,
it's just off the mark.
Freshman, who's been a great guy off the bench the last couple games, and Evan Krotz coming back in for Reed Lovelace, and Nate Rouse sits.
Krotz back in, and I really like what Coach Shank's doing. You know, if he's going to have Lovelace on a minute restriction, it's probably very smart to stagger Lovelace and Krotz minutes while Furnish is the lead guard on the floor.
Yep.
You know, until Reed gets back healthy, that's probably a great play for Coach Shank. Oh, what a pass by the freshman Coleman Ridley that really set up the offense. Oh, and I thought Krotz should have taken that one. But great drive and dish by Ridley.
Nice.
And another great pass by Ridley to set up a layup for
Nice
Parker.
pass.
Great pass. Cal Furnish. Another highlight play. And this place is loud. The Knights fans are going nuts here in the second quarter as the Knights have a huge lead. Henry Creed for 3. No good. And let me tell you, this is a dominating OCS team. They are a fantastic team who is number 1 in Class 3A, have only lost 3 games all year. I believe they're 17-3. I believe is their tally on the season.
Cam Parker and Luke Gray are battling down low, and Cam he fell to the floor for a minute with Luke and his back just kind of pushing on him a little bit, but
and Luke Gray's just strong. You're
battling.
Not going to get that call many times. He's just stronger than the person guarding him a lot.
He may have met his match with Drew.
Yeah, Drew Wood. Man, he's doing a great job down there, isn't he? And they're working so hard to get Luke Gray the ball, and they just can't. He cannot get open with Drew Wood guarding him. And there it is. That's how he's going to score tonight.
Yep.
Offensive rebounds. He is an offensive rebounding monster. Luke Gray's just a fantastic player. Furnish here with the ball at the top of the key. Saints working out of a man-to-man defense. Back to zone they go. Middle's open. Finds Wood in the middle. Nice free throw line jumper. Oh, just off. Solid touch from Wood. Just falls. Corner. McKee's going to have another look for 3. That one's just off. Oh, my goodness. And another crazy offensive rebound by Luke Gray, but he's going to get called for the offensive foul. Excuse me. I truly don't agree with that call.
Yeah.
The
Probably
Knights,
not. I think what she saw was he didn't jump straight up. He jumped into somebody and pulled it down. So he did disposition somebody, if that's a word.
And, you know, I don't really have a problem with that over-the-back call. But, you have to be in position to draw that call, and I feel like no Knight player was really in transition there, and they were both just fighting for a loose ball.
Good minutes for the freshman Ridley.
Absolutely.
He just he takes charge. I mean, when he gets in there, he doesn't mind getting rough down and low.
Just a spark plug off
yep.
the bench. And Lovelace back in, breaking the minute restriction, as some of you might have guessed this would happen tonight.
That's a foul.
That's a foul right there, and they get one.
That's an easy call. Grabbed his whole arm.
Yeah, that's an easy call. 27-17, Knights holding a 10-point lead here in the second quarter. Again, this is Ross Lovelace on the play-by-play tonight. As Reed Lovelace gets the ball top of the key. Going to get a screen from Molinex here, an angle screen. Oh, nice play by Lovelace to deny that screen. Parker in the corner. Parker wanted the three, didn't take it. Lovelace working out of a pick and roll with Parker. Back to Parker. Parker wants the three, not going to take it. Knights can be patient on offense here. Out to Lovelace. Lovelace pump fakes the three, and he's going to get going downhill. Nice take inside by Lovelace, no good. Going the other way with Creed. Creed out to the corners, McKee. And, yeah, that is a foul on McGowan there. Just had two hands on him.
What a great student section over there for OCS.
Absolutely.
Trying to match our unbelievable section by Crossings.
Both student sections are completely full tonight.
We annually have one of the best student sections in 4A.
Absolutely. Just a highly anticipated matchup that I think a lot of people were really looking forward to seeing tonight. Great take there by Carter Hodson. That's the first bucket we've seen from him tonight, but nice play from Hodson. Furnish here dribbling the ball up. Lovelace finds his spot in the corner. He's clearly still limping a little bit out there, playing through this injury. Furnish, top of the key. Wants that ISO, gets it. Luke Gray with the block over the top. Just such a force down low.
I'm not a big fan of that particular shot, especially right.
Oh, nice steal from the senior, Logan McGowan. As Furnish headed the other way. Great pass to Drew Wood underneath. Oh, and Drew Wood can't get it to fall. Back the other way with Creed to the corner. Madison for three. No good. Way off. Lovelace here on the wing. He's going to take a deep three. That one's way off. And I think Lovelace is about to come out. Knights lead 27-19 here.
I think Reed knew he was coming out, and he was like, I'm getting one more shot at this.
Hodson here walking the ball up the floor for the Saints.
The fireworks have stopped a little bit. The big shots have slowed down a little bit for sure.
Absolutely.
Both teams settling in a little bit.
Hodson set to take the ball out. Trying to find Luke Gray underneath. About to get a 5-second count. Out to Henry Creed. Creed working on Evan Krotz. Get the ball down low. Oh, and they're going to call an early foul. That is not a good call at all. There was no foul on that play.
He anticipated that
on the
call.
floor or what? A shooting foul? 1-1. We're going to go 1-1.
Oh.
That was a terrible, terrible call. You're completely right. It was all anticipation there. As Luke Gray from the line, fantastic free throw shooter, as we mentioned earlier. That one's off. Surprising.
He's
Surprising
1
miss.
for 3. We have totally jinxed this young man.
Cal Furnish here.
Which I'm fine with, even though I love that kid.
Cal Furnish here, working on McKee. As Krotz, top of the key, gets a screen from Molinex. He'll drive on Creed, out to Wood. Wood gets in the lane. And at this point, Knights should hold for the last shot. 30 seconds left.
Yes, I agree.
and that's what Coach Shank's going to call for here. 25 seconds left. Knight's going to hold for the last shot here, leading 27-19 in the first half. Clock dwindling at 10 seconds here.
I wish they'd run money right here.
Oh, what a play. Great pass by Furnish. Left-handed rocket to Hooper in the corner. And we're going to get a foul call. Lovelace checking in for the last play of the quarter. Last play of the half, excuse me. Ball into Lovelace, 7 seconds left. Oh, what a play. What a play. Molinex for three. Oh, no good. Just off. Great action there by Furnish, who snakes around the screen to find a wide open Molinex in the corner. And you know, it's good to see the Knights, rush over to Molinex and let him know that he's okay. He missed a few wide open threes in the first half, but they are going to need him to play big in the second half if they're going to come away with a win here.
27-19, not a bad first half for either team. I thought they both played really well. So
and 27-19, 8 of OCS's 19 has come from Luke Gray down low, who is just an absolute menace on the boards, doing a lot of his work on the offensive rebounding end. And for the Knights, Cal Furnish has had himself quite a half. The Knights have scored 27 points, and 11 of those belong to Furnish. Furnish has gotten to his spots all night, and he has continuously hit triples too, which really add to his total. You saw the pull-up jumper, near the elbow. He just gets to his shots and really elevates on that pull-up jumper.
Yeah, he's playing tremendous, and this is the first game back since for he and Reed to play together. But when Reed and he were playing together early in the season, Cal just wasn't quite playing up to what we all know his potential is, and kind of just taking a little bit of a back seat. And since Reed's been out, he has come fully out of his shell, and it's so good to see him tonight to stay out of that shell and really be aggressive offensively with Reed on the court together. Those two down the stretch are going to be really hard to deal with. You basically got two premier point guards that can shoot, that can drive, that can play defense. They are very similar, and it's exciting to see. The future of Crossings is very bright.
And just in general, Lovelace and Furnish, you're not going to find a much better backcourt in the state than Lovelace and Furnish. They are two impressive players who form one of the best backcourts in the state, and when they are both on and playing well, it is going to be a sight to see. Great first half of action here as the Knights lead 27-19, heading into the third quarter with an 8-point lead, as Cal Furnish has been phenomenal tonight. Join us for second half action coming up soon. Again, this is Ross Lovelace on the play-by-play call as the Knights lead 27-19. Thanks for tuning in. And we are back here with second half action between the Crossings Christian Knights and the OCS Saints. A very high-powered first half where we saw, the Knights take a 17-15 lead heading into the second quarter, and the Saints only scored 4 points, 4 total points in that whole second quarter. And here we are now as the Knights built that lead in the second quarter when the Saints were struggling to score, thanks in part to freshman Cal Furnish, who has played out of his mind lately and in this first half, where he had 11 points and 2 assists and knocked down 3 triples. Evan Krotz also helped the case with 2 triples, and Reed Lovelace with 1 3-pointer. And the Knights with an 8-point lead heading into this third quarter. And this start to the third quarter is going to be huge for the rest of the game. As Reed Lovelace is on the minute restriction, he'll play the first 3 minutes in this quarter. If the Knights can extend that lead while he's in these 3 minutes, it's going to set up for a pretty fun finish. Great defense by Madison as he forces Furnish to settle for a shot he didn't look super comfortable taking there.
Little off balance on that shot.
Madison at the top of the key here. Out to Gray. Gray with a deep triple. That one's way off. Gray gets his own rebound.
Somehow it goes through 4 people, and he gets his own rebound.
And that should be an over-the-back foul. Not going to get a call there. Headed back the other way is Furnish. Out to Krotz. Krotz with an open triple if he wants it. Wants to drive. Out to Furnish on the wing. Knights will set things up. Dribble handoff. Furnish for triple. No good. Drew Wood with an offensive rebound. Almost. Hodson going the other way in transition. And nice shot there by McKee, comes just short.
Good
nice
job, Park.
board by Parker. Oh, just turns it right back over, though.
I don't think he saw him there.
And Luke Gray gets his own rebound there on the offensive putback. Man, he's strong. He is so strong. Knights lead 27-21.
Got him.
Krotz, beautiful drive over Luke Gray on the help. And Krotz with his 8th point of the game. Really playing strong for the Knights. McKee trying to get the ball down inside. Madison, they're daring him to shoot it. And that is a very ticky-tack call there.
Well, that's just a strange call, strange play. I'm not sure.
It looked like Madison was the one who drew the contact.
That was a no call, if anything.
And I definitely didn't think it was a shooting foul. Nonetheless, though, Madison is headed to the line here. And he misses the first. And correct me if I'm wrong, we watched a game a few months back where OCS could not close the game out simply because they were missing so many free throws.
That was Community Christian. I think they ended up winning in double overtime. And they had about 20 chances to win the game.
Just kept missing free throws. Madison gets 1 to go from the line. And the Saints are not shooting well from the free throw line tonight either. Out to Lovelace. Oh, Lovelace with a nice shake and bake move to Parker in the corner. Oh, and that three's just off. Parker thought it was falling. He started running back. Hodson here on the push for the Saints. Back to Creed at the top of the key. Creed up to Hodson. Hodson working on Furnish. Out to Madison on the drive. And he blows another layup. This one's out. Luke Gray misses. Oh, and that should be a foul.
Jeez.
Back the other way with Krotz.
That's
Krotz going to find Furnish in the corner. Furnish for 3. Wide open. No good. But Drew Wood with the offensive rebound. He has been so fantastic for the Knights tonight off that offensive glass. Lovelace wants a screen up top with Parker. He's going to get it. Parker on the roll. Oh, nice pass by Lovelace inside to Wood. Can't get it to fall. No one had some air under it from Drew Wood. Tough layup there by Henry Creed. Great play. Great play to get around Lovelace. And that lack of mobility is really affecting Lovelace right now. Furnish here dribbling near half court, breaks his man down. Madison out to the corner. Lovelace going to get a wide open three. No good. That one looked right on target there for Lovelace.
And Drew Wood had the rebound right in his hand. It just fell right out.
Oh, what a steal by Drew Wood. Just bodying Luke Gray down low. What a play there by Wood. Lovelace back the other way, going to take it in. Oh, and that one's just off for Lovelace. The layup, no good. And you're seeing some of that rust here from that month-long break that Lovelace has been on. McKee taking it inside of the rim, no good. And we're going to get a jump ball.
Yep.
I don't know if Luke Gray's going to commit a foul tonight.
He's committed 3. They haven't called any.
He might. Man.
I mean,
he could be close to fouling out right now. I'm not going to lie.
He signed an NIL deal, apparently, with these officials.
And Lovelace checking out on his minute restriction. And he's struggling tonight. He's struggling to find that touch, and that'll take some time. It definitely will take some time to get back to his playing form. Luke Gray from 3. Got it. Got it. That's his second triple of the night.
He has such a smooth stroke.
Yeah.
I love it.
Luke Gray is a beast. Furnish here gets downhill, out to Molinex. Molinex tries his luck from range. No good. But that one's staying with the Knights. And great play by Hooper to get in there and just get a hand on it. Maybe cause a Saint to hit that out of bounds. Furnish under the Knights basket, taking it out to Molinex. Looks like they want Furnish for 3. They're going to get him single coverage on the wing. Oh, Furnish, nice behind the back dribble as he's going to get Henry Creed in a one-on-one situation. Furnish out to Hooper, wide open 3 for Hooper. Oh, in and out. Kratz, wide open 3. He's been hot. He's still hot. Evan Kratz, the sophomore. Have yourself a game, young man. Saints back the other way, but Coach Weaver wants to call a timeout as Kratz is up to 11 points on the night, one of his best outings of the season, and the Knights lead by 5. Saints cut that lead to 2. They're just hanging around there, and the Knights are just making big bucket after big bucket to extend that lead and not let OCS fully back in this game.
Yeah, and the Knights are being forced to really shoot outside. Luckily, they're shooting well tonight, but it's hard to get anything in the paint. You know, Lovelace is primarily their driving guard, and he'll take it in, and he'll shoot a lot of free throws, get a lot of foul contact, and finish a lot of and ones. We don't really have he doesn't have the explosiveness tonight, and so we're being forced to shoot a lot of outside shots. Luckily, like I said, we're hitting a lot of them, thanks to Furnish and Kratz, and even Cam Parker's getting in there.
3:34 left in this third quarter. Knights lead OCS 32-27. Again, this is Ross Lovelace on the play-by-play call tonight with a top 5 matchup here in Oklahoma City. Luke Melton working on Coleman Ridley. Gray wants to try another 3. Oh, this one's just in and out. But, man, he has touch from deep. Furnish back the other way. Gets a double screen. Molinex turns around, screens again. Furnish wants this 3. Out to Coleman Ridley on the drive. Ridley to the corner to Wood. Wood to Rouse. Rouse gets a screen.
Ooh, that's a tough pass there.
Knights patient on offense here. Double screen once again for Furnish. Oh, and what a play by Furnish. Should have been a foul, it looked like, on Gray there.
That would have just
ran
that's
him
his 4th
over.
Foul that's not called.
Absolutely ran him over. And it leads to an OCS wide open triple that's no good. That one should be night ball.
Man, that is Luke Gray's 4th. We have 3 officials on this court, and not one of them can call a foul on Luke Gray.
I mean, Cal Furnish got mauled there on that drive to the basket, and Coach Schenk is not happy, and rightfully so.
Luke Gray is so nice. He knew that he ran him over, and he
helped
tried
him
to
up.
pick him up.
Luke Gray reached down to pick him up. Just a great kid, but, man, that was a foul. Furnish here crossing the timeline, working on Creed. Out to Drew Wood. To Nate Rouse. And Rouse to Ridley, who passes it to Wood. Wood loses the handle, tries to throw it up, and he can't get it out. Looks like the refs are going to get together. I think this might be Saints ball. And they are going to call that in possession of the Saints. (32-27), Knights lead here in the third quarter. Hodson crosses half court as he walks the ball up for the Saints. Out to Creed. McKee in the corner. Creed, he's deep. That's from long range. Money. Massive shot there by Henry Creed. Just a huge bucket to pull the Saints within 2. Knights need an answer bad here. Couple empty possessions, and now the Knights are losing a lot of that momentum. Pull up there by Furnish. This one's off. And Coleman Ridley gets a hand on it. Furnish, deep three. Got it!
There we
Got
go.
it! Furnish from deep. What a shot by Cal Furnish. Oh, my goodness, did the Knights need that one.
It's funny. That sequence has happened so many times this year where Cal will get a nice pull-up jump shot. It won't go in, but an offensive rebound will lead right back to a three-pointer by him. I bet I've seen that 10 times this year, that exact sequence.
And you know who made that play happen? Coleman Ridley. The ball, it was a loose ball, and Ridley just got his hand in there and somehow tipped it out and found Furnish for 3, where he knocked it down. Ridley continues to add impact minutes for this Knights team.
Yeah, he's pretty tenacious, both offensively and defensively. He's going to be a nice player as he ages.
And Knights coming out of the timeout with Reed Lovelace back into the contest, and I would imagine that that's the last break he's going to get of the night. I think he's about to play this whole fourth quarter and really bypass that minute restriction set for him tonight.
I don't know. We'll see.
Nice tip by Parker, and Hooper gets in there for the steal. Looks like this one's going to stay with the Saints, but great hustle there by Hooper and great hand in the passing lane by Parker. We've seen a lot of that from the Knights tonight. Creed to Hodson. Looks like they want McKee in that backside corner.
Got
on a cutter. Parker needs to watch that in the corner.
That's
that's a hook on. Should be a hook. You're going to get a 3 seconds call.
Okay. They still don't have a foul on Luke Gray.
That's five missed ones there. But we're going to get a 3-second call there as Lovelace comes and gets the ball up top, and you have to wonder if the Knights are going to hold for the last shot here. Just under 50 seconds left in this quarter of play. Out to Hooper, back to Furnish. Furnish patient here for the Knights. Gets it into Drew Wood. Drew Wood's going to take a free throw line jumper. Money! And exactly what I was talking about earlier. Oh, and Lovelace with the foul there. On the he tried to steal that and really get in there. Man, I don't know if that's the kind of play you want Lovelace making in his shape right now. Risky play. Creed working on Furnish. Nice drive, but comes up short, and now Furnish back the other way. Knight's going to hold for the last shot, up 7. Just under 10 seconds left as Cal Furnish working, snaking around the screen. Out to Drew Wood, going to try a 3. Drew Wood for 3. Oh, no good. Parker's there. Parker back up. Oh, no good. Parker misses the point-blank layup under the goal. Tough angle there for Cam Parker. Nonetheless, Knights heading into the fourth quarter with a 7-point lead, 37-30.
Yeah, that's twice now. We've had the end of the third quarter, or end of the second quarter, into the third quarter, where we've had one of our bigs wide open for a 3 and miss it. But I'm not sure why the bigs are in that position. It's like, let's get it to the right person.
And that shot was very close from Drew Wood. That really looked smooth. What his development as a shooter has continued to amaze me.
Have you seen Drew Wood shoot a 3 before?
I haven't. I haven't seen him take one.
Now
That's the
his,
first one I've
his
seen him
older
take.
brother shot a lot of
now
threes.
Guy shot a very, very high percentage from three, and you're really seeing Drew step into that comfortable jumper role this year in that pick and pop around the free throw line like we saw the possession before.
Yep.
And then, to graze the rim and get really close, that in and out three-point attempt. If Drew Wood took that shot last year, I don't think it would be that close. Knight's going to have to come out strong here, and as I mentioned earlier, Lovelace is still in the game, so he has cleared his minute restriction, and I think he's going to play this whole fourth quarter with a limp here. Both crowds fired up and loud here from Oklahoma City as the Knights trying to hang on here against number 1 OCS in this fourth quarter matchup. Lovelace on the drive, and one! Reed Lovelace! What a play!
See, that's the explosiveness that he hasn't had all all game. He just hasn't been able to push off on that foot, and I think he said, "Forget about it. I'm just going to do it anyway."
What a play by the senior guard, fearless out there. Lovelace to the line to shoot his one. No good. That's not something that you see very often. Back the other way here after the and one by Reed Lovelace is Hodson. Furnish guarding. Out to Melton. Back to Hodson. Hodson's going to try from deep. He hoists a triple. No good. Offensive rebound to McKee. Back to Gray. Oh, and Gray just bodies Cam Parker, and Wood bit on that pump fake there, which was costly for the Knights. Again, Parker getting anywhere near that paint, that block area is lethal. You're not going to stop him once he gets in the paint. Furnish on the drive and pull up. That one's just off, too. That one looked a little bit more contested than the last few pull-ups. And we're back to Hodson on the wing. Madison. Knights in possession of a 7-point lead currently. That should have been a travel right there. And Cam Parker with a big offensive
Good
rebound.
defense by Drew Wood.
Great defense by Drew Wood. Furnish here.
Nice
what a pass! Cal Furnish! What a pass!
And
My
I love
goodness.
Drew Wood just snuck around and found that spot right there. I mean, that is really
beautiful
good.
basketball.
Really
beautiful
good by the
basketball.
senior to get in the right spot for that.
And what vision by the freshman. My goodness, that was an impressive pass. Out to Melton, who can't finish. Gray. And, man, those offensive rebounds. Gray is just a killer. Out to Lovelace on the wing here. Hodson guarding. Reed wants that baseline drive. Oh, almost finds the cutter, Evan Krotz, but that's a turnover. Knights headed the other way. Drew Wood slows him down in transition. Great defense there by Wood. Oh, man, better offense. What a shot by Hodson. And Carter Hodson making an impact. Furnish crosses half court, and Knights have a 5-point lead here in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes to go. Out to Drew Wood. Parker to Furnish. Back to Lovelace. Lovelace to Parker. Knights need to show some movement here, get some screens, something to free some people up. And we're going to get a flop warning, I believe, on the Saints.
Well, that's a foul on Drew Wood.
A foul on Drew Wood. A very late call. Very, very late. 5:08 left.
Interesting.
Knights getting their big men a break. Oh, and Jonah Kelly checking in for the first time tonight. Man, Knights coming out with a whole new group here in the fourth quarter. And Lovelace is going to get a quick breather.
I'm not a big fan of the switching at this point. I think you stick with your...
You got to let your guys play.
Yeah.
Out to Creed on the corner. Creed back to Hodson. Hodson to the corner. McKee for three. No good. Man, Knights caught a break there. And how I don't understand how Kelly did not come up with that rebound, but the Knights are headed the other way as Cal Furnish in transition. Great play. Tries to find Krotz, but no one was home. Furnish here patient near half court, setting up the offense. Out to Krotz. I think this is the matchup that Furnish likes here. Out to Krotz once again. Molinex. Ridley's going to try his luck from three. No good. Oh,
That's an
nice play by Jonah Kelly. Fantastic play to draw that foul.
Now, I'm all for Ridley. I like the kid. I'm not sure I'm wanting the freshman to shoot the shot right there.
Know your personnel. Maybe pull that one back out. Love the confidence there.
I love the confidence. And
he told me this summer he is solely focused on becoming a 3-and-D player for this Knights team that can really guard every position and just knock down open threes. Every coach's dream. Out to Krotz. Krotz to Furnish. Knights in possession of a 5-point lead. Somehow Furnish is getting a count right now. Somehow.
He's literally 8 feet away.
Molinex back out to Lovelace. And Lovelace running the offense here for the Knights. Back to Krotz. Krotz on the drive. Oh, what a finish! What a finish! Evan Krotz. Man, he is putting on a show. What a dazzling move by the true sophomore. What a play to get that ball up and under. Wow. And great perimeter defense by Molinex to make that a very tough shot. Should be over the back, and it is!
Yes, he finally got a foul.
Wow, what a block out by Drew Wood. And that's just the Knights doing the dirty work. What a play by Drew Wood.
3 minutes to go. What are you doing right here, Ross?
3 minutes left. You milk as much clock as you can, but you are not in stall mode right now. You take the open shots. If it's the right shot, if it's the person you want shooting, I would take any open three from Lovelace, Furnish, or Krotz right now, and everything else needs to be attacked to the rim. Lovelace here, patient, and Lovelace blows by. Oh, and Lovelace almost gets another one to fall. Almost gets another and one on that crazy finish that we just saw from Evan Krotz, but now Lovelace headed to the line.
He needs to hit both of these.
He absolutely needs it. And Lovelace from the line here. Oh, misses the first one, just off. Lovelace really needs to keep his head up right now. Looks like McGowan checking in for Lovelace if he makes this free throw on the defensive end. Shot is up and good for Lovelace. Into the game here for the Knights is senior Logan McGowan. And really a smart move by Coach Schenk. If you want Lovelace to close out this game, you want his energy to be exerted on the offensive end for sure. Not sure what the delay is here.
Something was on the floor. All right, now 8-point lead right here, just like in the girls' game. Right here, you want to play really, really good defense. Make them use the clock on this side of the court. All the little things, blocking out, don't let them get easy.
Look right there. Look where Drew – that is not a foul.
There we go.
There we go. And I'm going to point out here, look where Drew Wood met Luke Gray there. He met him outside of the paint near the elbow. There's no room for Luke Gray to work there. That is perfect defense by Drew Wood. And even though Luke Gray has gotten his tonight, that's expected. Drew Wood's played phenomenal. Nice play by Lovelace to get the ball to Furnish. Furnish out to Krotz. Knights in control of an 8-point lead with just under 2 minutes to play.
I don't like that one-handed pass by Krotz. I'm sorry.
I don't like any one-handed passes at this point in the game. Out to Lovelace. Lovelace on the drive. Back out to Furnish. Furnish to
Get out of the corner. Timeout.
And Knights really wasting a lot of time here as Coach Shank's going to get a timeout.
They got lucky on that one.
Perfectly executed minute just run off the clock by the Knights.
So minute 38. You know, they're gonna keep putting pressure, but sooner or later they're gonna have to start fouling. Looks like they have 4 fouls, so they still have 3 fouls to get to the 1-and-1.
And really, you know, offensively, in some of the keys to the game, the Knights, if they wanted to win tonight, they had to play fast. And we've really seen them get out in the break, and it's led to some wide-open three-pointers. And another key was to get Reed Lovelace going, and he hasn't really been a huge scorer in tonight's game, but just having him out there makes it so much easier for Furnish and Krotz to get those open looks. So Reed being back is just huge for this
drawing a lot
team.
of attention.
And then number 3, don't settle for quick threes. And I think we've seen a great display of that by the Knights tonight, really just taking what OCS gives them and really just attempting these wide open threes, and it's paying off as the Knights have a lot. Oh, and that should have been a foul right there as Krotz is going to head to the free throw line.
That puts them at the 5. They still have 2 more to go.
2 more to go to the bonus, and you would want this ball in Furnish or Lovelace's hands here. We're going to get a holding foul here.
I didn't
see anything.
I didn't think you could do that before the play. I thought it was a technical foul if you do that before the play in high school basketball. I could be wrong.
It is if you're trying to foul. You can't intentionally foul off of an inbounds pass. That was not an intentional foul. Lovelace to Krotz. Krotz to the corner to Parker. Parker's going to get fouled on the sideline.
OCS is playing really, really intense defense. Very physical, very intense. Nice defense. They're putting a couple new subs in.
And also, as we mentioned before the game in the pregame show, our third biggest key to the game tonight was to keep up the defensive intensity. The Saints scored 15 first quarter points. We have a minute left in this game, and they're sitting at 36.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. You're exactly right.
That is incredible adjustments.
Yes.
And just to lock in for the Knights. And really, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I would say 50% or more of OCS's points have come off of second chances. 50% or more of the Saints' points have come off of offensive rebounds.
You're probably right.
They haven't really gotten a lot in the half-court offense, running sets, even really haven't gotten a lot in transition. It's just that Luke Gray is so much more physical than everyone on those offensive rebounds.
And he could jump higher. I mean, honestly, he just jumps higher than everybody else.
And really, Luke Gray was always going to get his own tonight. That was never out of the question. But 15 points, that's keeping him. That's really keeping him in check and under control. And I think that if you would have asked Coach Shank before the game, if Luke Gray had 15 points, I think he would say that was a successful night and the Knights came out with a win. And that's probably what we're about to see. If you hold Luke Gray to under 15 points, you're probably going to get a win.
Yeah, and like what we said at the early, we wanted to stop the three-point shooters, run them off the line, and this is a good three-point shooting OCS team. And,
absolutely.
And they have not, other than Luke Gray, they've got maybe 2 other threes on the night. So, again, just good defense, good intense defense on both sides. But so far the Knights are doing a little bit better job.
And after that
36.
first quarter, we thought that we were going to have offensive fireworks the entire night. We were on pace to score both teams in the 60s.
Right.
And here we are in a locked-in defensive battle in this fourth quarter. man, Cam Parker, what a freshman, steps up and just drills 2 big free throws at the line.
Yeah, those were huge. He's got such a smooth shot.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to follow his development.
This whole team, I mean, I watched an 8th grade game last week, a couple 8th grade games, and they've got kids coming up that that are just very, very skilled.
Yeah, you want to know a name for the future? I'll get you started. Do your homework tonight. Phoenix Woodson. Kid is going to be special, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he is. He is a special player.
Out to Creed at the top of the key. Creed looking for a 3. Back to Hodson.
They cannot find an open three.
They cannot find an open shot at all. What great defense by the Knights. Just rotation after rotation, and the Saints can't even get a shot off. Creed way off the backboard from so deep. And Gray probably goes over the back, but he's going to get an and one. Luke Gray's and one cuts the Knight lead to 8 with a chance to make it 7 as Lovelace checks back in for the Knights on the offensive end. And really solid minutes from Logan McGowan. He had a steal tonight and really no turnovers. He was a great just general on the floor. Just a senior leadership is always special to have, and he's a good defensive player.
Yeah, he just busts it. I mean, anytime he's in the game, he's given 100%. I mean, there is no lacking in that child.
Absolutely. Drew Wood here goes to the line, and Luke Gray, after that missed free throw, is one for 4 at the free throw line tonight, which usually Luke Gray, I would assume, is probably getting upwards of 8 to 10 free throws per contest, and the Knights have done a great job at not fouling him tonight.
And apparently he's done a good job of not fouling us.
Drew Wood here to the line. First one is up, and that one is banked in by the senior. 47-38, Knights lead by 9.
That's funny. We've all done it. We've all done it.
Wood from the free throw line again. Oh, he almost banked a second. I think he was trying to. Hodson here as Furnish takes the foul to get Wood out of the game. Knights still have 1 foul to give. And McKee drills a 3. Knight lead cut to 6 with 20 seconds left. Saints are not going away. And that is McKee's second triple tonight, only 2. You know, I got off the phone with Coach Schenk after a game at the beginning of January, and he told me that John McKee had 6 3-pointers in 1 quarter in January at the beginning.
He can get hot.
He is a fantastic shooter. So for the Knights to contain him and really only let him get 2 threes on the night, that's a huge win. Huge win.
He can get hot. Hey, I want to take a second real quick, Ross, and talk about something real quick. Reed Lovelace has played with a kid most of his life named Caden Vandy, and he's been in hospital for 5 months with an infection after a back surgery. And he got home yesterday for the first time in 5 months. So
praise the Lord.
I think he's listening right now, and I just wanted to shout out to him and say praise the Lord. Yes, God is good.
Caden is one of the best kids that you will ever meet, and not to mention, every time he plays basketball, he's the most talented player on the floor. He's a Division I talent, and he is a Division I kid too. A great family, just a great person, and so we're really happy to see him back home. Knights taking the ball out here on the baseline. Finds Cross. Great play by the Knights to get the ball to Furnish, and he is fouled. Fantastic in and out there on that to break that press and get the ball into Furnish's hands. It's a really solid play. And you're seeing it live, but Coach Shank's game management is better than pretty much any coach you're going to find. He knows exactly who needs to be on the floor at what time. And he really, his trademark is holding on to these late leads. He is just a great end-of-the-game coach, and you're seeing it here. All the preparation that goes into it, and just the years of experience. Shank is just such a highly regarded coach in the state of Oklahoma.
He's one of the best.
Furnish can't get the second one to go. Knights press. Luke Gray's going to pull up for three. Bang.
Wow.
Luke Gray just drilled a triple, and we have a 4-point game here. 9 seconds left. Knights lead 48-44 after Luke Gray just hit his third three of the night. So as we were saying 5 minutes ago, Luke Gray had 15 points. He's now up to 20 on the night. And the Saints are still hanging around. The Knights can't put them away for good. And now we've seen the press really kill the Knights twice in a row. I would pull off the ponies and put them back in a zone at this point, because that
Right.
press is really opening up wide open threes for OCS,
Right.
and that is the one thing you don't want to give up right now. Threes and layups, and that is the one thing
let's pressure the ball.
Yeah.
But let's fall back and make it harder for them.
Fall back when they throw it in, something like that. I'm all for trying to get the ball out of the point guard's hand and really mess things up and muddy it up. But at the same time, the Saints are getting wide open threes in transition.
It'll be interesting to see who takes the ball out of bounds here. Last time it was Cam Parker, and he got it in well, but I'm not sure I would put the freshman in that position right now. We'll see what Coach Shank does here. I'd probably put the senior.
And Shank really likes having his post take it out to get the ball to his guards, and that's always been kind of his philosophy.
It looks like Cam's taking it out. He does get to run the baseline, which is very helpful.
Knights need to get the ball in here.
You got three amazing ball handlers.
As they get it into Lovelace, and Lovelace is immediately fouled. And now, in Lovelace's first game back in a month, the senior has a chance to ice the game for the Knights.
Yeah, we need to seal this game on free throws. I think we've missed the last couple, so we need to seal this game right here.
And Lovelace to the line here. The Knights are still in 1-1, and as the Saints only have 9 team fouls. First one is up. No good for Lovelace. That's a killer. Going to foul Luke Gray in transition here.
That's a good foul.
And the game is pretty much over at this point. 4-point Knight lead with 3.6 seconds left. Saints are going to have one look at a three-pointer here, and that's probably it. So the Knights really just need to worry about not fouling on this final attempt. Not quite sure what the holdup is here. Something to do with the scorer's table. Madison taking the ball out. Oh, and he just throws it out of bounds. Looked like they had a flare screen set up for Luke Gray, but just nothing going there.
Yeah. Madison anticipated him being there, and he just didn't get there. The officials are talking about something. The ball should be back where he threw the ball in, because nobody touched it.
Still not quite sure what's going on here. The Knights just need to throw this one on the other side of the court.
Right.
Just get Reed Lovelace for a breakaway.
This is one of the
here.
reasons why Cam Parker's taking the ball out of bounds. You got Luke Gray hovering over you
and
right
that's
there.
exactly what the Knights need to do right there.
Is that 0.1 second that went off?
Yeah, there's no way that was only 0.1 second.
2 shots now.
Drew Wood to the line here to finish this one out for the Knights. First one is up. Oh, just off the mark.
We have not shot free throws well down the stretch
the Knights
here.
have really struggled to shoot free throws tonight. So it's really good and that they were able to, lock up that lead early so that the free throws didn't seal their fate down the stretch. That Drew Wood free throw is going to do it here from Crossing Stadium as the Knights come away with one of their biggest wins of the season other than Victory Christian, number 2. The Knights take down number 1 in 3A OCS 49-47 here from Edmond in one of the best games of the season. Cal Furnish absolutely went off tonight with 20 big points for the Knights. 15 points, and Drew Wood, too. Just his effort on the night, just his effort on the glass, the offensive rebounds, and really just slowing down Luke Gray.
13 for Evan Krotz.
And Evan Krotz played huge tonight. And as we mentioned earlier, Luke Gray was awesome. Fantastic offensive rebounder. Just got so many of those, just dirty work points. And he's just such a great kid. And he had 20 points tonight and at least 10 rebounds. There's no way Luke Gray didn't walk away with a double-double tonight.
Yeah, that's a great OCS team right there. They're going to go to state, in my opinion, in 3A. They'll be one of the top 2 teams in the end, I would guess. So, big win here at home for the Knights. This, I think, after tonight, the seedings will be coming out for the playoffs for 4A, 3A, and so it'll be interesting. I would say Crossing stays at number 4 in 4A. I'm not sure about OCS. They did, I believe they did lose a game to Heritage Hall, but I would imagine they'd be 1 or 2 in 3A. So playoffs will be a lot of fun in about 4 more weeks.
Absolutely. Fantastic game tonight. Girls and boys. Crossing sweeps it tonight against crosstown rival OCS as the girls and boys pick up massive wins, and that is all here from Crossings Christian School as the Knights knock off the number 1 team in 3A 49-47 and do it in style. Thank you for tuning in. This was Ross Lovelace on the play-by-play call. We will be back in action for the next Knights home game. Stay tuned, and we hope that you will join us again. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.